Hey, it's Caroline, career and leadership coach. And today I'm going to share with you 4 strategies on how to stand out for a director's role. And the reason why this is so important is because the majority of the clients I work with through the Career Success Program are senior managers. So they are directors, heads of, executives, and so on. Now, the big challenge they face is they have often over 15, 20 years experience. And they're at a point in their career that they want something else. They want a new challenge. They want to feel fulfilled. They don't want to have just any other job, but a job that really where they can make an impact and where they can make a difference. So the challenge that they find is that everybody at their level is very good. Otherwise, they wouldn't be at that level. So when they want to stand out for a director's position, they find it extremely competitive. And so the challenge is like, how do I communicate to the other person who doesn't know me what I really can do? Because most of the people that I work with, they have been tapped on the shoulder in the past and just gotten jobs because through their network. And suddenly they find themselves in a situation where that's not happening anymore. And they have to put themselves out there. And so the challenge they face is that when they have to do that, they have to rely on selling themselves because the other person doesn't know what they're capable of. Because before, if it was somebody that he or she used to work with, they know their capability. They know what they can really do and bring to the table. But when you apply, you have none of that. You don't have that advantage. You just have to go in the way you are and you have to sell to the other person the value you have, your genius zone, and the value you can create for the other organization. Basically, you need to say to them why they should hire you above all the other qualified candidates that they have. So the 4-part strategy is the first aspect that every senior manager, director, executive needs to really work on is their resume. Now, I have seen thousands and thousands of resumes through my career, and I can tell you this. There is a science behind creating a resume. It's not just a bunch of words on paper. And let's face it, technology has changed the way resumes are viewed. So we are still following the old traditional way of writing a resume, and we have to really acknowledge that that's not working anymore, that we have to move on and embrace a new way of writing a resume. So that's the first strategy, is really thinking about your resume. Does it capture really what you can do? And I know you probably looked over your resume a million times and made a million tweaks, but I can tell you, unless you get that right, it's never going to work. Second strategy is be clear. The only thing that's standing between you and that next director's role is confusion. Now, you're probably confusing the heck out of the other person. You have done so many things in your career. You probably have more than 20 years experience. Now, when you're in an interview or even writing it on your resume, you're like, bah, 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 bah. You're all over the place. You just give a true representation of everything that you can do and have done in your life. Now, that's where you are going wrong. You have to be clear about what you stand for. You have to choose a side. It's not because you can do it that you still want to do it. You need to choose what your first impression is going to be, your personal brand, and what you want to be known for. So that is the second part. Be clear about what you want. The third strategy is creating your pitch. Now, it is so important that you're able to articulate what you have done in a clear and concise way so people get it. So not that confusing, overwhelming part. No, we don't want that. We want a pitch that clearly states what they can expect from you. the problem you can solve, your seniority, what you can bring to the table, your unique value proposition, who you can collaborate with, all of that needs to be in your pitch. We call it also in business your elevator pitch. Like, how do you want to communicate that to people, why they should hire you, and later on why they should promote you? But it starts with your pitch. And the fourth and final strategy is have a plan, have a strategy to make this all happen. If you only rely on job boards, you're not going to get anywhere. So you have to have a savvy job search strategy, networking strategy. How are you raising your profile? How are you using tools like LinkedIn to actually increase your visibility in the market? And these are not strategies that you only can use when you're actively looking. These are career strategies that you should be doing time and time again, all the time, because that is going to make the difference between somebody who we call lucky and is just getting one opportunity after the other, or somebody that struggles each time. And each time they have to start from scratch because they're not looking at their career as an ecosystem. They're looking at little spots like, oh, my resume, or interview techniques, or this, or that, or my profile. They're not looking at it as an ecosystem, something that works together, and all the pieces of the puzzle need to fit. It's not individual pieces. No, it's one system, and it's called your career. Now, if you're interested in finding out more on what this all is and what those pieces exactly are, download the six-figure career plan. In it, I show you the exact system that helped my clients get their next six-figure leadership role, where they feel fulfilled, challenged, and where they get paid what they're worth. So it will give you all the pieces of that puzzle. Now, if you want to take it one step further and you say, like, I want to work with you, reach out to me. I have a program that's called the Career Success Program, where I work one-on-one with my clients to get them from where they are in their career to the landing their next six-figure leadership role. We go through all the elements. So we create together your perfect pitch. We create together your profile, your resume, your LinkedIn profile, cover letter. We create a job search strategy. We talk about the best way you can raise your profile using tools like LinkedIn. We have a mock interview. So you don't only do an okay interview, no, you actually take the next step and you nail it. You get the job at the end of it. And we also have negotiation technique to make sure you get the best offer for the job. So if you're interested in really exploring that further, reach out to me and book a free career strategy call. In the call, we actually say together where you're at, where you want to be, the roadblocks that are holding you back, and how I can help you reach that goal faster. So I will pop a link below this video so you can book your call today, and I will see you very soon. See ya. Bye.